first collective of the creative sector to seize the opportunity of the persuasive power of unified numbers in negotiating an advantage for the benefit of the larger sector. Nollywood is a progressively inclusive initiative. It is an invention with three broad categories: life, general insurance, health insurance, and pension. It is with great pride that I applaud the visionary and creative management team of both Midway Assurance and Midway Pension, who will be providing the insurance and pension components of this scheme.
This process came late because way back we have been trying to articulate things to bring to our people the useful need to cue into this idea. This idea, for more than 1 decade now, we've been trying to jettison it. Because they say health is wealth, whether you like it or not. Even if I am leaving this world, I have my children, I have my relations, and I need to put something on the ground for them. And that is why they will tell you the man died and he left a will. So now, if I now start saving or if I now start investing into life insurance, there's always after life insurance. So we look at it from that angle, and we decided to say we are here to hear the organizers, what they have to tell us.
We're able to note that practitioners in the industry, in the film industry, have not been fulfilling their obligations to the state government, especially in the aspect of registration as practitioners and obtaining film shoot permits whenever production within the state. I wish to therefore seize this opportunity to appeal to members as well as other professional bodies and individuals in this sector to ensure that they obtain film shoot permits in the event of engaging in any production within the state.
That's just about sensitizing the public, especially the glamour public, which I'm referring to the film and video practitioners, that there is a law in Lagos State that states that you have to register your movie, the shooting of your movie, with the state government through through an agency of the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. That is the Lagos State Film and Video Census Board. That's under the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. You have to register every production with the Lagos State government. No, so that we know you are practicing on our soil, yes. And then that gives you the right of secure anything. You know, in a production, anything can happen. And it will be the business of the state government, who is in charge of every citizen of Lagos State, to be aware of it.
The federal government commends the Film Directors Guild of Nigeria and other guilds and associations for putting in place these insurance schemes for the industry. The initiative should be extended to cover all professionals, not only in the film industry, but indeed the whole creative sector. And Nigerian Film Corporation is ready to lead the charge. And again, I have Midway to partner and to lead the charge.
The key benefit is really about wealth protection, wealth sustainability. That's a key value. How do you achieve that? Using the Nolly Insure platform, we get people who are saying that we represent a very large part of the Nigerian GDP. Let's use our size to depress the price of insurance so that more people can have access to insurance and buy it cheaply. Because that insurance value ensures, first of all, you're investing your person in a production, for example, you're acting, anything can happen. So assuming there's an accident, that accident need not mean the end of your income earning potential. So you can draw on your insurance once you're not able to work. Now, should anything happen also, God forbid, that there's death whilst, you know, doing what you love to do. You don't have to worry about what will happen to your dependents, because life insurance is a legacy product. It is like a will. You leave money for your dependents. So if anything happens, your dependents can draw on that insurance policy.
The Nollywood program is designed firstly to end healthcare inequalities that pertain to income differences, and secondly to end preventable deaths, just as many of our commissioners have said, which often stem from high healthcare costs. Lastly, the Nollywood program aims to significantly reduce poor health outcomes, which are typically linked to low access to high-end specialists and subspecialists in the nation. Hence, the Nollywood program has emerged to address a number of unacceptable healthcare deficiencies related to quality, access, and cost.
I've always had the vision of trying to improve healthcare for the community at the national level. I've always had that vision, and I've always thought that it wasn't working well for people who have high incomes to get better healthcare than people who have, you know, middle incomes or low incomes. So there's a lot of healthcare disparity, and it means that anytime you don't have enough money, you are at risk of dying. That's really not, it's not good. And that's why the World Health Organization has always said that everybody should have healthcare, whether or not you have enough money at the point of illness or not. And that's why it's important to pay for healthcare in advance. That's why out-of-pocket payments are not the best way to provide health.
It's a very good movement, a welcomed one in Nollywood or entertainment industry in general. Like health is something you don't play with. You remember, like about some months ago, I was all over news. I was down in the hospital for about 7 months. So I saw the importance of good health, the importance of this insurance, health insurance. But I will also advise the entire guild should be carried along, not just one segment. To do this insurance thing very well, in a better way, you need more of the crowd. You don't need just a segment. But it's a good step now.
This initiative attempts to guarantee that going forward you are covered. You are covered for your life, you are covered for general insurance, you are covered for pension, which is a contributory pension scheme, and you are covered for health. Now, you know that the industry is a volatile industry. It's a capital intensive industry. Productions, intellectual property, equipment, and all that need adequate cover, insurance cover, in case of any eventualities. And we have experienced several eventualities in productions in the industry. Sometimes people have as much as lost their master tape. And so it is important that we think of that. For the pension scheme, this is an industry that doesn't really think about you after you finish your job, because your job doesn't really finish. As an actor, you can work until 100 before you retire. You can choose never to retire. Same as a director, same as a writer, same as a lot of the creatives that exist in the sector. So, but there's no proper provision for pension. And what we have come to find out that there's a contributive pension plan in Nigeria where we can take advantage. So Leadway Pension has designed a pension scheme that you can start with as little as 2,000 naira a month and contribute for your pension for as many years as you can. It's an offer that also includes all the other perks, which include using it as collateral, which includes getting pension paid to you, so that by the time you retire, you say, okay, I choose to retire when I'm 90, and you will have money being paid into your account from what you had contributed when you were 40.